Alright, welcome back, guys. Today we're going to do Nirvana's In Bloom. And Nirvana is awesome, yeah. But, yeah, let's get started. The opening riff. Really simple. This song is mostly power chords, so it's not much complication, except for the solo. We'll go over that in detail in a minute, but normal tuning on your guitar, so everything's good there. But the first note is an A sharp or a B flat, however you want to look at it. The power chord on the first and third frets. Then it goes to a G power chord. Then an F. Then a G sharp. And it sounds better, I think, if you slide up to it. And that only happens two times in the intro riff. So yeah, that right after the second one too, he stops like dead in his tracks. Doesn't let it sound out or anything. But that's the first lick. The second lick is. Now it's similar. He starts off in the A sharp again. Then he goes to an F sharp. And then he plays this, which is an E flat or a D sharp power chord, but he slides up so it sounds like. Then the next two chords are a B, then an A. But I think it sounds better if you. So try that and see how it sounds. And then after that just comes the bass notes for the first Self-Kiss. And that's pretty much the exact same chord progression we just went over, the A sharp, F sharp, D sharp, B, A. So that goes on twice with him singing and no guitar, but then he comes in with it's obviously a different tone. It's kind of like the Come As You Are. It's not much, actually no distortion basically. It's a little twangy, but if you're looking for the tone, that's that. This isn't perfect tone, I know that, but that's the next part. And then he does this twice. And then before it even kicks back into the next part, the B down to an A turns on to the distortion then, so it's before the next part. But the next chord progression is when he's screaming, "Yeah, he is the one who likes." He's playing an A sharp to a G, then he just goes back and forth. And an A sharp to a G, and then it's no, not what it means. It's just no, it's not what it means. I've seen two different things right here, so I'm not sure which one's correct. You can play it either way. The A sharp to a G, then down to your F, to your G sharp, or I've seen it also C. I think that one's correct. So. But right before he says, "and I say, yeah," it goes back to the opening riff. So, yeah, it plays the exact same thing over, except he changes the lyrics, obviously, as opposed to Solo Kids for Food. It's the We Can Have Some More. And the solo now is a little more complex, so we'll look into that in detail in just a moment. Alright, now we're going to look at the solo of In Bloom by Nirvana. And the chords in the background are A sharp to F sharp to D sharp, B, A. So I'm going to run through it, put the chords in the background, and let you see my hands as I'm playing, so you can see what it looks like full speed. Alright, as you can see, there's a lot of kind of awkward bending, and I think Cobain does that to get a lot of dissonance, but I'm going to break this up into 3 parts. In the first part, what we're doing here, on the bottom string, we're playing an E on the 12th fret, and we're on the second string, we're playing an 11th note. And I like to use these two fingers, because you have to bend them both. So it starts bent. You can go up a little bit, but don't start. He starts bent. Then I like to bring it down. And after that, you slide down to the 9th fret on the bottom string, and then 8th fret. You'd bend the same way. So the beginning goes. Then you're on the G string and the D string. You're pretty much just playing the 6th fret and the 8th fret on both strings. So it's start on the 6th on the G string. So that's what you have there. Pretty straightforward. If you can see my fingers moving, I'm sure you can tab this out by yourself. So let's run through that one part again. 6, 8, 6, 8, and then you bend the 8th. And then you play on the D string that one. I play that one time. This last part, it's important to end on an open D. So you play 6, 8, 8, 6, 8, 8, 8, open D. And when you play this 8th fret on this 3rd string and the D open, sounds very super dissonant sounding. But anyways, then okay, that's the first part. So second part, you do the same kind of bending technique, except you start 13th fret on the 14th fret on the bottom string and 13th fret on the 2nd string. So you bend them both up, and to make it sound kind of like more organic, you can try and get a pentarharmonic in there. But I mean, honestly, like your best bet, I think, because it's so thin at that point, is to just play. So you're playing the 13th and 14th, and then you're playing the 12th. The 15th fret on the D string, then the 12th fret on the G string. So 15, 12, 13, 12, 13, 15, 13, 15. Then you bend the 15th. So then when you're on here on the 15th fret of the G string, you're bending up, and that's holding until you play the 16th fret on the 2nd string right there. See that? So you're bending this up, and then that's the second part. So when you bend up on the 15th, you have completed the second part. Congratulations. And the last part actually starts with that 15th fret up because if you'll hear in the solo, he just starts with the 16th fret and the 15th fret. They're also both bent. So we're going to start, and he really like chunks that. It's kind of like, once he plays that, he slides down back to the second string and the third string, and it's 6/8, and you can kind of hear that's his transition back into. But one part that if you listen closely to that I didn't notice until recently, he actually plays. So he's playing the 6/8, plays that twice, and then he slides down to 5/7, and I'm playing 2 frets ahead of on the second string than the third string. So it starts off 8th fret, 2nd string, 6th fret, 3rd string. So it's 6/8 2 times, then it's 5/7, then it's 4/6. You get the idea. So I hope this helps. This solo is a little confusing to me too, and love the sound of it. And obviously, the more distortion you have, the better it's going to sound. Because Kurt Cobain just like completely turns on the distortion. So I'm going to play it one time a little slower for you guys, so you can try and practice. Use this as a metronome kind of thing. So all right, so where do we start? Let's put on this again. So there you go, guys. I hope this helps, and obviously after that, it's the same as we already went through. He's the one who writes all these songs and it ends on this note. And I guess he slides down a little bit there. But hope this helps. It's a great song, and I also hope that you enjoyed yourself because the guitar is awesome. I hope to see you later, guys. I'll probably be making more videos. And yeah, have a good day.